getting there.
Sorry guys, I don't know what happened to my first live stream. I was at the beginning of the
That's not a bad start from Westchester for their
Westchester versus Concord
Foster and Bowell haven't really got onto the ball much, and
women's soccer game.
Cross of any note so far, so that's
8 minutes in.
encouraging for them.
Still 0-0.
As well.
You guys didn't miss anything.
Here's Courtney Smith with some space. Smith racing in.
Westchester's in the purple. Concord is in the white. Don't know a lot about either one of these two teams. All I know is that both teams are very good.
Hey, happy holidays. How kind of this weather may affect these teams. I mean, it's December, but it's pushing 60 degrees. This feels more like a game in.
Both teams are very good, and that's all I really know about both teams.
For the actual game itself.
I don't.
That's
don't.
Be a big factor.
That's all I.
It's nice out there.
That's all I know about both teams. They're very good. I may know a couple goals on Westchester. I'm not sure.
Westchester will play a throw quickly. Priscilla Walsh. Nice cut down there by Mahar. Mahar again with the head.
This is both teams' first games in 2 weeks.
Throw.
The first game in 2 weeks for both teams.
Going down the line with a throw, and this is out for a goal kick. The crowd across the way still filtering in here. And the men's soccer team is beginning their chanting in the first 10 minutes of today's contest. Lee Whiteman, the Concord center defender.
You guys see anything I can fix? Let me know. I'll try to fix it.
Mosby, good defending there by Michaela Berg. Header by Belding. Leah Foster will save it. Does she? No, she does not. And it's out for a throw. This is Berg again. Whiteman sending it long for Mosby. Mosby persistent and looking for a foul. The referee, Eric Blackburn, waves it off. Plays on. Here's a tackle in the midfield. That was won by Becca Margolis. And just played back to Marsh. Nothing there for the Golden Rams after a bit of momentum 10 minutes into the game.
You can see after about 10 minutes that Concord's a bit more comfortable in possession. They seem to be building better. Westchester struggling a little bit to maintain possession and get that ball into the final third.
Yeah, that's
The throw for Concord.
I tried my best to follow the ball, guys.
Hand off to
Carmichael. When that goes all the way out, that's not me. I tried to carry it to follow the ball.
Heavy touch there is, one time a cross attempt without bringing it down. Although to be fair, Michaela Berg right on top of her, so didn't have a whole lot of time to settle the ball.
Yeah, the team. I actually coached against Westchester about. This was 2019.
And Coach, we talk about Bell, we talk about Mosby, we talk about Foster, but we've also discussed
I hope Coach Holy family who played them the first game of the season. Westchester beat us like 4-0 in 2019. Whoa!
Front of a crashing player was Marsh to pick it up there. A dangerous ball through. That was Caitlin Hoy. That was bearing down on Leah Marsh, looking perhaps for her 7th goal of the year. But Marsh collects. The first team all-region goalkeeper, Leah Marsh, has had a quiet tournament so far. And what's kind of crazy is, Coach Barrett, in the book it goes down to the team save, but Morgan Carmichael, based on her saving balls off the line, has as many saves as Leah Marsh does in this tournament so far. But yeah, Marsh, when called on, is very solid back there.
Definitely, and I think that goes a bit unnoticed that she is the same as we saw with St. Rose with Warrendale, the keeper there.
It's crazy right now.
Talked about how solid she is. Marsh is similar, but doesn't seem to get much
Let it
credit.
go, let it go.
She doesn't seem to do that much because of the
I would
shot.
rather. I don't mind who. I don't care who wins. Especially the game. I would like
That
to.
was tackled away. Brogdon, a rising shot and nearly went in.
Wow.
The goalie, McGee, had it. It slipped through her hands for a second, and then she regathered before it went over the goal line. An extremely close call for the Golden Rams.
It's good reason to want to shoot. Just test that keeper. And from that, that will give Concord some confidence with the way
So
she
we'll
handled
try to
that.
do this the whole game for you guys. The rest of this game.
McGee, her confidence may be a little bit shook too, perhaps.
Yeah.
They play back to McGee. Shot to play with
Why did pass the back to the goalie? Why?
Down by Margolis with Smith right on her back. Leah Foster spins away from Michaela Bird, but gives way for Courtney Smith. Smith, Foster, a one touch, and it'll end up as a Concord corner kick.
Corner kick for Concord. Here we go.
Concord corner kick comes just a little less than 14 minutes into the game. And it'll be Michelle Brogdon, the junior from North Shields, England, who has 3 points to her credit in this NCAA tournament. All three didn't get it cleanly. And now can the Rams...
I love live streaming games and I love soccer. So, I love all sports, but I played soccer for about 20 years.
Mansfield, Ohio.
So,
Sends it in, Zoe Belding, and tipped over the bar by McGee.
Why not?
There's a cross coming in. Westchester not really dealing with it, and Belden gets the shot off.
Well, I'll just worry about that later.
And pick up a bit here.
And somebody's, I'd like to get
A couple of corners there,
the good players. I like to get them on my phone, so I'm just going to do that at halftime. With the goals and some of the good saves.
Better get a left-footed player on there to take a corner to get that swung in and test this keeper.
Whiteman will track it down. Has to play back to Marsh. Marsh, a quick touch, and right back out to Whiteman. Whiteman steadying that back, along with her other two defenders, Carmichael and Becca Lesky. Giveaway here. It's going to end up with Jenna Peters of Westchester. Westchester get behind something. No, they cannot. Ball tackled away from Julia Raybold. Foster to Rachel Bell. Bell is in. Bell looking for room. A couple of number 14s matching up there, and it's Danny Katie of Westchester that wins it away, but the Golden Rams unable to keep possession.
If you guys watched the first game that I did of it, was the St. Rose.
Earlier this week, Warren Carmichael,
This is
head coach Luke Duffy's staff, and Coach Duffy,
Mercy.
honored as the Atlantic Regional
St. Rose was, I think it was Mercy. St. Rose, yeah, it was Mercy, my bad. St. Rose won 3-0. I only did like the first half hour, 20 minutes of that game.
Whiteman again for the Mountain Lions.
But this is a.
Brogdon was looking for Bell and zipped right underneath her feet. That's out. So, I'm sorry, that's on a restart.
It's just so far for me to live stream these games and get better at live streaming.
Michael last to touch it.
Get better at being a being a better YouTuber. So
looking for a purple jersey. Becca Lesky cuts in front of it. Belding out wide. Courtney Smith can just keep it in but couldn't handle it.
I think they get 15-minute halftime.
Substitutes in for Westchester. The graduate mid.
Westchester will be happy with us so far, although they like a bit more possession in the
There's
Concord half,
Westchester's
but
bench.
Concord's just had that one shot and a couple of corners that they've dealt with. Haven't really threatened.
Whiteman bangs it back down the field. Bell couldn't get on it. McGee off her line. Easy collection.
Both goalies, I gotta say, both goalies are doing very well. Played very well today.
Belding. And, I thought there was a handball there, but they play the advantage.
The Concord doesn't look quite as fluent as they did in the games of Mercyhurst and Bloomsburg, but credit to Westchester that's taken them out of that. Mark and Bell and Foster a bit tighter there and not giving them much time. So it's
Coach Duffy imploring his team to switch the field, and the opportunity is there currently. Westchester scored 2 goals 3 minutes apart against Charleston to defeat the Golden Eagles, 65th and 68th minute, and a stoppage. And going to.
It's a nosebleed.
Oh, we got a nosebleed for Zoe Belding. So Anna Davis will come on. And Zoe Belding will try to get that bloody nose taken care of.
Oh, crap.
The Golden Rams defeated Charleston 2-0 in the first round. That was the 4 versus 5 matchup, with Westchester being the lower seed in that game. And then beat Kutztown
Right.
and penalty kicks 3-2. Although, crazy enough, in that game, it was actually Westchester that missed a penalty kick at the end of the first overtime. They came back and won. Here's a cross in. Anna Davis.
Both teams have played very well so far.
That should
But I
just
can
come
see.
on. That's tough, the first bit of action with it. Could have done better with that cross.
Yeah,
Restart here for Leah Marsh. Foster tried to flick on and overran the ball, actually.
you guys like me doing live streams this time? Let me know.
Peters.
Do some more.
Cross is not going to make it home in time for Maggie Lena. Graduate student Marquette transfer out of Santa Monica, California. I guess you could say the well-traveled Maggie Lena. 20 minutes gone, or coming up on actually more than 20 minutes gone here in the first half. Still scoreless in Beckley. Listen, Mahar, defensive midfielder, a little bit indecisive.
That's Berg intercepting there again. She's done a good job. Her and Katie on the other side there, keeping Foster and Bell quiet. They've been given a job to do, and that's why Concord, I don't think of just the flowing into the game here.
Here comes the Energizer Bunny. Leah Fleming in for Rachel Bell, the left-footed native of Scotland. Restart, Concord throw, Carmichael. Popped up by Foster, kept in. About 4 or 5 headers, finally brought down. In the tussle here, Smith and Brogdon tried to double team, that was to no avail. A little bit of momentum here. Maggie Lena looking for a runner. All there is white jersey and Lee Whiteman. Whiteman sends it down the line. Foster a flickle. Now she'll run and chase, but like a magnet, Michaela Berg, Coach Bear, to your point, Berg, the senior out of Rising Sun, Maryland, has done a good job basically chasing Foster wherever Lee has gone in the game so far.
Yeah.
Belding in a tangle there, and it'll be a Concord throw. Carmichael into Mosby, and she tried to chest it, couldn't keep. Comes into Carmichael, Smith. Well, touches, now Mahar. Looking for a switch and never got to Leah Fleming. They play back to Danny Cady. High ball comes up and meets Caitlin Hoy. She keeps it away from being a handball. Hoy being harassed in the midfield by Brogdon's, forced to play back. And now some momentum perhaps. Leah Fleming couldn't get around Elle White. And it's out for a Golden Rams throw. Aaron Grainer, freshman forward out of Manheim, Pennsylvania, will come in and spell Jenna Peters.
Top boys, Chester.
And she comes off.
It's a bit similar to what we saw with the Mercy game. They're taking their forwards off, but I don't think it's so much the forwards' fault, just the over.
Investigators can become the
Getting the service to the forwards. So there, they're just giving the ball away. But they've done well defensively here and shape, and so again, here's Berg again.
Bergen Foster gives it off. Margolis. And played back. Nicely done by Lee Whiteman to hoard off Aaron Grainer, who had just come into the game. On a restart, Leah Fleming rather. Brogdon right back to Fleming. Fleming, a little 1-2 combination. Can Brogdon catch up? No, she cannot. And now Margolis again. Margolis left unmarked. Stepping through was Whiteman. Still looking for a shot of the Golden Rams. It's going to come to the outside and right into the chest. Liam Marsh.
Good little spell there for Westchester. And Marsh did well to get down and save that.
It was Elle White who had come in as a sub earlier in this half. The first serious shot of the game, first serious threat of the game for the Golden Rams.
But
Belding, Foster. Looking for Mosby and has her. Now Smith, Courtney Smith didn't get a good touch. Still has space to work. Mosby, a turn for Mosby, and it nearly snuck between the outstretched arms of McGee and the right post, but it went just wide. Coach, but I think as a goalie, you hold your breath.
Yeah, we saw that similar in the first game with Clammer for St. Rose. Very similar type players. Just Clammer, just a freshman. He's got a bit of a future ahead of her, I think. Did a good job.
Becca Lesky for Concord, plays back to Whiteman. 18 and a half minutes remaining, first half. Courtney Smith. Smith gets a turn, gets around Margolis. Looking for Fleming, who had to retreat a bit. Now Fleming gets around. Fleming down the flank, stride for stride. And we'll get a throw in. I might get a foul there on Leah Fleming. Only been 2 fouls in a game. Eric Blackburn has let him play here in the first of the game. She makes her first appearance. Mosby looking for a shot, still looking. It comes to Fleming, and Leah Fleming, a rocket off the hip of Haley McGee.
It's a good chance again. Turned well. Got him onto a strong left foot. And
yeah, definitely be doing the second half for you guys.
well, she's
This game.
had a couple of saves there.
7th shot of the game for Concord. 5 have been on target. 2 of the 5 by Michelle Brogdon. And this will be a corner kick for the Golden Rams. First corner of the game for Westchester.
Excuse me, guys.
It will be from the left side.
Across in off of that short corner. Executed that well.
And Foster can not only win balls on the offensive end, but uses her 5'9" is probably shortchanging a little bit, probably more like 5'10", 5'11", but uses all that lanky frame on the defensive end as well, especially on the corner set pieces.
That's what we're doing the second half. Like I said, I'll also try to get some try to get some more better information on both teams, like how both teams, like what the records are in all 4 years before the second half starts.
Giveaway here, not a good one either, but Whiteman, right place, right time. Last line of defense and just calmly stepped in between a pass there, another giveaway. And we will not get a foul there. Wow. They let him play on. Margolis. Back to Whiteman. And Concord should be able, no, they cannot still clear it out. A runner for Westchester is L. White. And nice job there by Becca Lesky to shield off L. White of Westchester to just allow her goalkeeper to maintain. Here's Mosby. Leaves it for Shelley Brogdon. Brogdon looking for a runner, but Michaela Berg stepped in front of Foster, who wanted the handball on Berg. That one unnoticed. Berg up the line. Courtney Smith, nice job there after a couple of uncharacteristic cheap giveaways by Smith. She steps in front of that and earns Concord a throw-in. Foster flick on from Mosby. Mosby. And a tangle with Jesse Bale. Bale and Mosby still.
I'm trying to live stream that, guys. I gotta gotta go downstairs for a minute. I'll send it.
So I'm trying to bring it down.